In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to use Illustrator to kind of simulate a colored paper background. If you've used Illustrator, you know that typically your artboards are going to be white. And then typically, if you want to simulate a colored paper or show what that looks like, you would just draw a rectangle. So whenever I'm doing something with a full background, I'm going to draw that rectangle. If I'm simulating the color of an envelope, I'm just going to draw that rectangle and get my color. But there's two ways to actually kind of simulate printing on colored paper. So the first is just in your document setup, you can click simulate colored paper. And then whatever you choose for this top option in your grid is going to simulate the colored paper. And I find it so funny that this reverts back to this like really old color picker that reminds me of like the 90s. So I'll try to choose something kind of cute. So this is going to make all the artboards that blue color. You can then go change it whenever you want. There's no way to do it on just specific artboards, so it will have to be on every artboard. And this one is a non-printing color. So this is just for preview purposes only. If you click print or if you save these out, you're not going to see that color. So I'll save this out as a PDF and then let's view it after saving. And as you can see, we're back to our white text. And this kind of makes sense because typically if we're printing on blue paper, we don't actually want a background of blue to print. We just want the black text to print on the blue paper. So it's just a simulation here. Now, another option is for new files. You can actually create this background contents option. And you can do transparent, which is your default, what we are all used to. You can do white, you can use black, or you can do a custom color, and we go back to our normal color picker. And I can choose something really lovely like this cool blue color. I create this, and as you can see, all three of these artboards have that blue color. The one important distinction of note is that this background is a printable layer. So if I add some text and then save this as a PDF, then this one's going to print all 3 pages with that blue background. So I think it's important to note that if you want to actually print this color, then this is a really good option. However, it's not covering the bleeds, which I don't love, because if I were to actually flood print this color, I would need it to go all the way to the bleeds. So I need to change my artboard size to include the bleeds, which is kind of interesting. But if you're just simulating something and you just want to see what it will look like when you print it on that color, then you can use the File, Document Setup, simulate colored paper. So I think this is really interesting. I'm not totally sure that it's going to be something that I use. This option is good for like social media graphics and things that you need to have a certain color background, because when you save it out, it will save that background. This option is good if you are kind of simulating and just previewing what it might look like if you print it on colored paper, but it's not actually going to print on that paper. So I'd love to hear what you think of these. The background contents one is brand new, so I'm really intrigued if it's something you're going to use or not. And if you're brand new to Illustrator, I have a free Illustrator Intro Class that I'm going to link in the description of this video that you can grab. Let me know what you think of these background color options. And personally, I think I might just stick to using my rectangles still because it's a little more flexible. And in my head, I kind of know what's printing, what's not, what I have to delete, what I don't. And I like that you can change colors by artboard. So I'm curious to hear what y'all think.